You should have heard the elementary schoolers talking about the Christmas pageant. Sarah had the kindergartners mesmerized.
Was she the 4th grader who prayed to God to heal her mom's phone screen in Sunday school?
5th grader now, but yes. She told everyone that God led the Magi to Jesus with the stars so bright you could see it at night.
Bless her.
And then little Stacy told her, you're not supposed to fly in church.
That's sweet and kind of sad. Have kids that age really never seen the stars before?
Well, when was the last time you saw the stars come out around here? Oh, you can put that on my desk.
Alrighty.
Thanks again for letting me raid your book collection.
Of course, it's not like I can use them after tomorrow anyway. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Yeah.
I had a really great time today.
Oh, me too. You know, I never realized how much I've been missing our conversations until we see each other.
I was talking about the food.
Oh, well, I can't fault you there. Wanda has that cafe down to a science.
Science and an art.
Oh, I'm going to miss her omelets when she makes the transfer.
I am going to be eating those omelets every day.
Oh, don't rub it in. I never thought she'd go for that.
It's not just for spry young chicks like me.
I know.
Even old fogies can do it. Like you.
Maria.
Hey, there's an idea.
No, stop.
You could make the transfer.
Stop it.
But you could.
I've already said
Make
no.
the transfer.
We agreed.
I wouldn't be a real friend if I didn't.
I really don't want to talk about this.
I'm not going to miss my last chance to try to convince you in person.
Well, okay. You tried.
I know we agreed not to talk about it, and I promise that I'll stop soon, but would you answer one question for me? Please? With raspberry syrup on top?
What?
Do you think that I'm going to die?
Well, I find it hard to believe that when you upload all the information in your brain to a computer, your soul goes with it, but I've prayed a lot about this in the last 2 years. I wanted God to tell me to warn my congregation against making the transfer, to warn you instead. I felt nothing. No overwhelming sense of peace, but no confirmation of my suspicions. If you and everyone else were in real danger, I think God would make that clear.
Thank you. That really means a lot. There's so many people out there who accuse pastors like me of leading suicide cults.
Oh, I know, and I'm sorry. I'm sure my resistance to the idea didn't help.
No, you were just looking out for me. I'm pretty sure some people just like to be mean. Why would you even be in a church if you just wanted to be mean?
That's the kind of question that got you into the ministry.
You said that I should be a pastor,
And you laughed and said you didn't want a job judging people.
and you said that's exactly why I should be a pastor.
I'm so glad you are.
So you think it works then, that all of a person gets uploaded?
Well, it still seems insane to me. But I can't see a reason why not. Technologically or spiritually.
Then why won't you come with me?
Today was going so well.
I'm the one who broke our agreement, so if I don't like what you have to say, it's my own fault.
I don't want to do it because I still believe in resurrection.
So do I.
Then why go?
Because maybe this is the resurrection. Don't give me that. Doesn't God build his kingdom through people?
Of course.
God uses advancements in medicine to push back disease. Do you think that God was offended by the polio vaccine?
We're told to care for the sick and fight for justice, but eternal life comes only through God.
We're also told to be good stewards of the earth. Uploading is the most environmental thing you can do. There are so many people now with such long lifespans that the earth can't support us anymore.
I don't think that thinning the population is the best approach to save the planet.
People aren't dying, they're digitizing.
So in order for kids in the city to see the stars, you can never see them again.
I'm going to see the stars every night.
Not the real ones.
I am leaving the physical world behind, yes, but I think that anyone who believes in an afterlife has room for that in their theology.
Anyone who believes in the afterlife doesn't need technology to get there. They wait until after life.
I would get uploaded just to avoid having hip pain. Why wait?
You have teenagers at your church going.
You're not excited for Sophie to be able to walk.
Well, there are definitely incentives for some people.
For everyone, once uploaded, you can go anywhere in the world with just a thought. You can go to places that don't even exist.
Whatever people can make, God's kingdom will be better.
What if it's the same thing? What if the kingdom of God is how Scripture describes the digital realm to people with no concept of that?
But what about everyone in history before now? Are they left out?
Who? Computer scientists are already working on recreating people's personalities with AI.
What?
Like building a digital brain for Marie Curie or...
I understand simulations, but that's not the same as bringing a person back to life. That takes God.
Yes, it does. God can put people's souls back into the digital brains that we make for them.
Wow. We really haven't talked about this recently.
I know that it sounds crazy, but so did all of this at first. God always invites us to partner with him in his endeavors. Maybe the resurrection is the same way.
So instead of putting heaven in the clouds, God is putting heaven
In the cloud.
Okay. Are you planning to stay uploaded forever?
That's the idea.
No. No, you can't do that.
Isn't that the point?
You can't just stay there.
Why not?
Because then I'm never going to see you again. I thought you were just going to be uploaded until you were ready to pass on. Oh, you can choose to pass on. Please
Janet.
don't go with raspberry syrup on top.
As soon as they get those digital brains figured out, yours will be the first one I request. And then your wife's, of course.
Well, that would be us. That would be an invitation.
At first, yes, but after you die...
I don't want to live on in some digital construct. Janice doesn't either. That's why we're staying.
You want to see the kingdom of God. I think that we're going to end up in the same place, and I'll say I told you so.
Humans didn't invent heaven when they made the transfer, but they might have invented hell.
Since when did you believe in hell?
Not eternal torment, but living forever in an imperfect world.
And you think that's going to happen to me?
You said you wanted to stay in the cloud. Isn't that just a place created and run by humans?
For now, yes, but I think God is going to put things right one day, and we'll be there waiting for him.
I'll be waiting. Janice will be waiting.
What's wrong with staying conscious while I wait?
I wouldn't call it faith.
I prayed about this a lot too, you know.
I'm really going to miss you.
We'll still meet up. It'll be just like a video call.
I'm going to miss you, though, like this, hugs.
I'm going to miss you too. I think that I might need to make a break for the door, or I'm just going to keep on hugging you.
I think so, too. On the count of 3.
1,
2, 3.
Well, that didn't work.
Well, you think I'm going to let you hold it over my head forever, that I was the first one to let go?
It's already dark out. I should go and make preparations for the big day tomorrow.
I need to finish my sermon for Sunday.
Well,
Goodbye. Oh, no, none of that. See you later.
I'll see you next week. If you ever change your mind,
Oh, if you ever change yours.
I'm 6 years old, and my birthday's April 6th. It was my star birthday this time. When your age and your birthday are the same, then it's your star birthday. My favorite color is pink, My mommy baked me a big pink cake with bright pink sprinkles in the shape of a star. And for my party, we got to go to the shooting range where I got to use my rifle. It's pink. It has my name on it, Sophie, and a star that's sparkly. My daddy says that sometimes bad people get guns in their hands, and if every good person had a gun, we'd all be safer. And I'm a good girl, so. My brother Chris has a gun too. He's 9. His birthday's in November something. I can't remember. You can ask him. His gun is blue. I'm not afraid when I have my gun. Sometimes when mommy and daddy are at work and Chris and I are here all alone, I feel safer because we can protect ourselves from the bad guys. And I know all the rules because my daddy taught me. 1, keep your finger off the trigger. 2, point your gun in a safe direction. 3, don't point your gun at anything you don't want to shoot. 4, always know what's behind your target. And 5, don't run or jump with a loaded gun. My teacher at school says I'm very good at remembering all the rules for everyone. Miss Grant says that a lot. I love her. She smells like cupcakes. I'm in grade 1, and I'm very, very, very smart. Chris and I take the school bus home. Mommy's working in town, so we have to let ourselves in. Don't tell anyone, but we hide a key outside under a rock. It's fake. It's a fake rock, but it looks so real. Don't tell anyone, or else I'll get a spanking. When Chris and I get home, we lock the door, and we go inside, and we play. Mostly what Chris wants, but I don't mind, as long as he plays with me. Sometimes Legos or wrestling, and Chris is almost always nice. At night, sometimes I get scared, really, really scared. When I hear noises outside my bedroom window, Mommy says it's the wind or the trees or the raccoons, but I'm always afraid there's a bad guy outside my window. Mommy and Daddy say there's nothing to be afraid of and not to get up anymore and be a big girl. So, sometimes I sleep with my rifle right beside my bed. Sometimes I sleep with it right next to me, just in case. I sleep like this. But I keep my finger off the trigger because that's a rule and it's not safe to do that. Mostly, I rub the shiny heart over and over again until I fall asleep. I don't want the bad guys to get me. They'll take me away, and I'll never get to see Mommy and Daddy and Chris again. Keep my pretty rifle close, and I'll be safe, because I'm good. Except for what happened. I heard a sound, and I woke up, and it was so dark. I couldn't see anything at all, but I heard a sound, a bad sound. Somebody was in my room. They were in my room. I could hear the bad guy opening my drawers and going through my clothes. And then the bad guy was tiptoeing towards my bed. I was so scared. My heart was trying to jump right out of my throat. I wanted to call for Mommy and Daddy and Chris. His bedroom's right across the hall. But my heart was in my throat and there was no room for my voice to get out. The bad guy was coming to kill me. All I could see was a black shadow coming towards me. So I grabbed my rifle, I pulled the trigger, and I shot the bad guy. It was so loud. So loud. I felt like my ears had exploded. I got him. I got the bad guy. I jumped up on the bed in case he tried to get me again. But he didn't move, and I couldn't move. I was frozen like a statue, and my head was full of my Sophie rifle. And then Daddy and Chris ran into the room, and Daddy turned on the lights, but it wasn't a bad guy laying on the floor. It was my Mommy. And her hand was on her heart, and there was blood coming from her, and she couldn't breathe. And Daddy, his face was screaming, but I couldn't hear him. And Chris was holding Mommy's heart, and I was still holding my pretty pink rifle. And Daddy and Mommy was looking at me with her eyes so big like this. The laundry basket was tipped over, and all the folded clothes were on the floor. I wanted to help Mommy because I'm a good helper, but I couldn't move. All the clean clothes were getting ruined from the blood. And then Chris grabbed his favorite X-Men shirt and held it on Mommy's heart. I wanted to help, but nothing was working. Daddy was on the phone, and Chris was still holding Mommy's heart. I'm a good girl. I didn't mean to hurt my Mommy. I thought she was a bad guy. And I feel so bad. So bad. Good people are supposed to save the world from bad guys, but Mommy's not a bad guy. I want to know where my Mommy is. Is she okay? I just want my Mommy. Please, I just want my mom.
There's a wall of heat on me.
It's like being covered in a sweaty layer of saran wrap, just pressing in everywhere, just lightly sealing all your flavors and heatness, and being marinated in my own juices, or being roasted at 400 degrees. Someone's going to serve me with a watermelon feta salad. Something like.
Stop describing it.
Stop.
You stop.
I'll fight you.
I'll fight you.
Show you.
You did not.
I did. I won. I beat you into a bloody pulp. I am the victor.
Come here.
What?
Come here.
You come over
That's not
here.
what I'm doing anymore. I need it. I'm saying come over here.
I can't. It's too
No,
hot.
it's important. Just do it.
I really don't want
I
to.
know, but
I think I'm stuck here. I think I've become hermetically sealed. At what point, when you're attached to another thing, you just stop being yourself and you're now some kind of fused new thing, some amorphous new organism. When will the scientists discover me? What will they name me?
Moira,
Moira Floor.
you're not stuck there.
Floira. Florbus Morium. Morphicus floridum.
Moira, can you come over here, please?
I can't. The essence of Floira is that she is one with the floor. You cannot separate the floor
Okay.
from
Oh,
Floira.
you're very funny. You're a funny new organism. Now come here.
Why?
Because I
Why?
love you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was nice.
That's nice.
What? What is happening? Should we move to Reykjavik?
Is that really how you respond?
Iceland is green, right? And Greenland is ice? Let's move to Greenland. We can get a pet seal.
That's really what you say to me.
Liz, I am grateful for your love. It is important to me. That was a nice thing to say. Let's call him Sealy Dan.
Moira, I'm staring at you.
Why? Don't
You
scare
know
me.
why.
I don't.
You do. That's not a response to I love you.
I think it is, because that's how I responded.
It's not the way you respond when someone opens their heart to you and
Jackson, I'm just kidding. I'm hot and I'm kidding. I love you too. Like, stop, okay?
like stop,
Oh
okay?
my god, volume. Volume and heat. It's like from the bowels of hell.
Well, this is great.
What's great? Nothing's great. We need an air
Is
conditioner.
this really how things are? Between you and me, I say I love you and you just lie there.
You're being sensitive. It's not mine here. It's how I live now.
I am sensitive. I am a delicate flower. A delicate wilting flower on a hot summer's day, and someone I love doesn't love me back.
I do, I just said that.
But
I
the
do.
way you said it.
Oh boy, Kate. Let me just show you. You want to see? You want to feel
Yes,
how much
I do.
love, how deeply, how red hot,
Okay.
fiery, unbelievably hot,
Don't describe
flaming,
it.
scorching, melting into a puddle
Stop
of
saying hot
smoldering
words.
lava, boiling every inch of
Yes.
flesh,
Yes.
tropical heat,
Yes.
humid,
Yes.
scalding. My love is.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna show you.
Are you coming over here
Yeah,
or what?
give me a minute. Did I make it?
Did you make it? You didn't even move.
Okay, hold on. Well, you know what I mean.
Oh my God.
Actually, it's too hot.
It's too hot to love me? It's too hot to express your affection?
Absolutely, it's too hot for anything.
Oh, well, sorry, Moira. I didn't know your love was temperature dependent. I guess they should really rewrite what they say at weddings. It's not for richer or poorer, in sickness or in health. It's whenever we're at 68 degrees, otherwise forget it. I love you in temperate climates. I love you if there's a light breeze.
Absolutely, that's reasonable.
No!
I could love anyone in a light breeze.
Unbelievable.
Oh, light breeze, just take me to heaven. I would give anything for a light breeze.
Oh, well, anything you ask for, I provide. Say no more, my sweet, my precious, my partner in life who I adore. If a light breeze is what you wish for, then
What are you doing?
you wanted a light breeze, so I'm giving it to you.
That's pretty annoying.
But at least I did it, because that's what love is. Even if it's hot, you get up and you...
Annoying partner.
Exactly. But you wouldn't. Even when I asked, you could barely get the words out. What does it mean that it's so hard for you to say it to me?
It means that I'm hot. What else can it possibly mean?
I don't think so, Moira. I think it means quite a bit more than that.
What does it mean that you can't leave me alone when I'm clearly struggling to survive, just trying to get through the day without having all of my limbs decompose off of me?
It means that this is important to me. It means that I care.
I care.
You don't.
That is so mean. You are mean right now.
Because I care for you so much. Because this, we have this, between us, our thing. It's the most important thing in the world.
Even in this heat.
Through all types of weather, neither snow nor
Oh my
sleet.
God, how nice snow would be.
Neither snow, nor sleet, nor rain, nor heat, nor darkest night, nor brightest day, nor wind that blows, nor snow that snows, nor fire that burns my tippy toes.
That's not how that goes.
Nothing stops me. Nothing stops me.
Heating up the room with all this flailing and anger.
And love, heating up the room with love. Damn right I am. You are damn right that I am.
Every time you speak, you're belching more hot air into the atmosphere. Are you a dragon right now? My God, please stop. Please, it's so hot. I think I'm dying. This really might be the end.
This is what you do when you love someone.
And I told you that I was thankful and grateful for this and that I love you too.
Well, I guess I just don't believe you.
You don't believe that I love you? You don't feel the love I have for you?
No, I guess I don't.
Well, that's sad. That's just incredibly sad. That's like saying you don't feel the heat. You don't feel, it's like saying the sun isn't real or gravity doesn't exist, something that's very clearly there, and you don't, oh my God.
You show me.
I do show you in lots of ways.
In ways that I can see now or feel.
You can't feel how much I love you, Jackson. You really can't. It's the strength of 1,000 suns. It's the heat of 1,000,000 Augusts. It clings to you like saran wrap. It fills the whole apartment. It is everywhere. It is red hot, fiery, unbelievably hot, flaming, scorching, melting into a puddle by smoldering lava, boiling every inch of flesh, tropical heat, humid, scalding, and also it's like hot chocolate when you come in from the snow. It's putting your feet in cozy socks by the fire. It is everywhere. It is all around you, and that's how much I... It's okay. Slow down. Breathe. In and out. In and out. In and out. It's cool and it's fine and nothing's wrong and we're here and we're fine and we're fine and we're fine. Thank you. You felt it. I felt it. I feel it. You're here. Joyra.
Maxon. Moira-xon?
Yes, Sonicus, Moira.
Perfect.
That sounds right. That's how I feel anyway, that there's a new type of life form, which is me when I'm with you, and it's better. I've evolved into something that can love you and be loved by you. Out of a great volcanic explosion, a new life emerges and the world begins again.
Thank you. Dear Diary, my therapist said I should write you with pen so that my stream of consciousness can't be interrupted or changed. She also said that I should write at least one entry a day. That seems like a lot, but I guess I don't have much of a choice. Love, Sophie. Dear Diary, today I found a leaf. Love, Sophie. Dear Diary, my therapist said I should talk to you as if I was talking to a friend. So hi Diary, hope you're doing well. Love, Sophie. Dearest Diary, my therapist requested of me that perhaps I should try making one of my entries any longer by pontificating at a rather larger frequency than I currently am. She also suggested that I create a more personal atmosphere between you and I. So to create this atmosphere, today I found a perfectly delightful rock near the flowing rivers behind my house. It was smooth, much like a shimmering mirror held under the waves of the ocean. This made me happy, or elated, as it were. I also found a thesaurus in my closet. With all the love in the stars, Sophie. Dear Diary, I showed my last entry to my therapist, and it made her laugh. I know that's not what she meant for me to do, but I know what she wants me to talk to you about, and I don't want to talk about it. What do you think I should make for dinner? I think I'm going to have some mac and cheese. Love, Sophie. Dear Diary, I never told you my therapist's name, did I? Her name's Lauren. She's really nice, but I don't think I need a therapist. Apparently enough doctors think I do, though. For at least 6 more months if I don't want to be committed again. We never gave you a name. I'm going to call you Gertrude. No, I hate that. How about Diana? Love, Sophie. Dear Diana, today, someone knew of me, I mean. This woman in the grocery store standing by the deli counter started whispering to her friend. I could have sworn she pulled her kid closer to her. Love, Sophie. Dear diary, life has been pretty boring recently. I've been trying to find a job, but once you have a smudge on your record, it's hard to find anyone that will take you. Maybe I should apply at a circus or a freak show. People already love to stare at me. Love, Sophie. Dear Diana, my dad called again today. I didn't answer. He left a voicemail asking how I was. He doesn't say it, but I know he's embarrassed of me, of what I did. I didn't mean to hurt anybody. Honestly, I don't even remember anything from that night except a phone call. The courts didn't blame me, calling it a fit of madness. Lauren says I shouldn't blame myself either. Her and my dad would get along great. Neither one of them have ever had to live inside my head. Love, Sophie. Dear Diana, I'm starting to get scared. I can feel myself slipping sometimes, like the bandages are coming unraveled around my life. I don't want to get bad again. I don't want to go back to the hospital. Maybe it's the stress of looking for a job. I need to take a break. Love, Sophie. Dear Diana, yesterday was a bad day. Lauren said I should talk to you about it because I couldn't talk to her about it this morning. I saw something that reminded me of... I saw a white pickup truck on the side of the road that had hit a deer. I felt like I was going to vomit. I started shaking, my vision went dark, and I felt like I was going to die. People could tell I was upset. They were stopping and asking if I was all right, but I couldn't answer. They kept walking. Is this my life now? Unable to even go for a walk because anything could set me off? I feel crazy. I feel fragile. I feel lonely. Love, Sophie. Dear Diana, it's getting closer to a year. I called a friend looking for support. They didn't answer. Love, Sophie. Dear Diana, tomorrow marks the 1 year. I'm scared of how I'll feel. I'm scared of what I might do. Lauren said I should embrace my emotions, but what if my emotions are dangerous? What if there's something I can't control? How do you embrace a loaded gun without it going off in your face? Love, Sophie. Dear Diana, today is a 1-year anniversary. 12 months. That's how long it's been since I've seen her. 12 months since I lost control. 12 months since she left us, left me, left everyone. I'm not okay. I can't stop thinking about her, about how her family felt when they found her there with the empty pill bottle. How could she do that to them? To me? How could anyone be so selfish? If she never would have left, I never would have gotten in that car, and I never would have killed. I wouldn't need a therapist. God, I hate that I loved her. I hate that I need her. I hate that I ever even met her. If I never met her, I never would have lost her. How could she do that? Why didn't she talk to me? It isn't fair. I'm being punished for loving someone. Being punished for something that she did. Sometimes I wish she was the one that was stuck here, and I was the one that was dead, so she could feel what I'm feeling. All the stares, the looks of sympathy, without any of the support. I just want everyone to stop pitying me. They don't understand, and they don't try to. Every time they look at me with that look in their eyes, I want to make them feel all the anger and sadness that I feel, and then maybe they wouldn't look at me like that. Like I'm the child who dropped their ice cream, the woman who lost someone and went crazy, the girl who went for a ride in a white truck and came back in a red one. Maybe if I left, they'd feel my pain. Is this how she felt? Love, Sophie. Dear Diana, I showed my last entry to Lauren, and she said I should show them to my dad. So I did. It opened up a lot of conversation. He cried, I cried. I felt seen. Love, Sophie. Diana, I know it's been a couple days since my last entry, and I'm sorry, but this is going to be my last entry. I don't think I need you anymore. I guess that means you worked, right? Lauren seems to think so. She said I should keep you in case I ever need you again, but I think I'm going to give you to Goodwill. Maybe you can help someone else, or maybe they can read what we wrote and wonder who I was, what I'm doing now. The thought of that is weirdly comforting. I just hope whoever has me next ever knew me, so they can look at what we wrote without any judgment of who I was before. It's been great talking to you. Goodbye. Love, Sophie.
What you looking at?
Nothing.
Don't look like nothing.
Get out of here.
See this?
Of course I see it.
Watch. What you think of that?
Go ahead. That does not scare me.
Show me what's in that thing.
No.
I'll shoot.
This is my lunch pail. Found it myself, so you don't get to look at it.
You're too scrawny to kill.
What, you want to eat me?
I'm from the blood tribes.
See no markings.
It's true.
Which one? Uh-huh. If you're from the tribes, I'd already be dead.
Who made this
bow and arrow myself.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, for killing things.
You could have killed nothing. Not even a bird.
I killed lots of birds.
How? There's nothing left.
Then why'd you bring them up?
Trick you.
Well, that's me.
Worked, didn't it?
Yes. I did find a stab
Really?
down in the ravine, dying on its side, so I finished it off. Look.
See nothing.
But it's blood. You just can't tell because it's dry. Came to see if you wanted some.
Some blood?
Some meat, stupid. Haven't cooked it yet.
Should. Feel bad.
We could build a fire. Do you know how to build a fire?
I do.
So how about it?
I think I'll stick it here with this apple.
That one on the ground?
Don't see any others.
You'll get sick.
Maybe, but you shouldn't be killing deer. Hardly any left.
What's the matter? Things gonna die anyhow. Same as the birds, same as all the other creatures. Might as well eat them while we can.
Pretty hungry.
Well, come on then. You coming or not?
You want to see what's in my pail?
Sure.
Didn't want to show something. Would have shown you earlier if you'd have asked nicer.
Let's see it. What is it?
I don't know.
Where'd you find it?
Down the creek. It's getting drier every day and find new things on the bottom. Heavy things I've never seen before. You want to hold it?
Wonder what it does.
I think it's a seed. You see all those little squares? I bet if you bury it, it breaks apart and it grows into a tree.
I don't know. I haven't seen any trees in a while.
That's what makes it so special.
And the ones I have seen aren't like this. They're black and wrinkly, burnt skeleton heads sticking out of the ground.
It's all different kind of ones. Big healthy tree. Lots of leaves on it. So much green you can hardly see the branches. Green turned to orange. Orange turned to brown. Brown turned to dead bark. Disappeared. My dad said that one day all the trees flew away like rocket ships to find a new home. A place for more plants and animals.
What's a rocket ship?
Can't say for sure. He never saw one, just read about them in books. They're huge and silver and fly, but that's really all he told me about them.
We should ask him about this thing. Maybe he knows what it does.
No!
Why not?
Just can't. Okay?
Oh.
It's a seed. I've made up my mind, so that's what it is.
Well, then we should plan it. After that, we'll go away for a while and have some deer meat.
Is there really even a deer?
No, but we could find one.
Maybe.
Together we could. I've got this bow and arrow. You seem to know a lot about nature. I bet we'll find a stag in no time.
Be nice. I haven't had deer meat in a while.
We'll have a feast, and then we'll come back here, and there'll be 100 trees, each one with a different kind of fruit growing on it, and then we'll eat some more. And when one's ready to take off, we'll climb into its branches and we'll fly into the sun.
Think we could live on the sun?
Probably, why not?
It's quiet. Bright, too. I wonder all the trees flew away.
You got a shovel?
Well, you?
No.
Come on. Try. Should do it.
Is it a big enough hole?
I don't know. Never planted anything before.
Me neither.
But that's plenty. You
Really?
do. Yeah,
You'd let me?
I would.
Wow, thanks.
Just cover it up. We should pat it too.
Why?
I don't know. It just seems like the right thing to do.
Now what?
Wait.
You don't want to go find a deer?
We can just sit here a while and look at this. Watch the first tree sprout.
All right. What's your name?
Don't have one.
Me neither.
My dad used to call me something, but I don't remember what it was.
We could give each other new names.
Maybe.
I can hear it.
Can?
A rumbling. Something's starting to grow. Listen.
You're right. I hear it too.